Okay, morning, folks. Welcome to the briefing on Tuesday the 15th. This sort of run of nice weather just keeps going, really. But unfortunately, looking ahead, it's going to be breaking down from about Wednesday onwards. So low pressure out to the west of us is sort of tracking northeast, the highs clinging on over the next sort of 24 hours, really. You can see overnight it slowly sort of starts to drift away. In there, winds will be all over the place today. We're thinking it's going to start off northeasterly and then sort of swing round eventually to southwesterly. So high pressure 1023, it's beginning to sort of come down. Normally when it starts to destabilize, you get one or two good days with cumulus and then a breakdown, and it's pretty much what we've got. So probably from Wednesday onwards, that's Wednesday with the cold front and thunderstorms coming up from the south, and then more fronts on Thursday and Friday. So definite change. Wind today, well, TAFs today, Farnborough, not really saying much, 030, 10 knots, scattered at 2.5. It's definitely going to be higher than that. And there will be cumulus here, but becoming sometime early afternoon, slowly and steadily around to sort of westerly 253 knots. Other forecasts suggest perhaps 4 or 5 o'clock this afternoon, it'll drift round to that sort of wind direction. So I suspect there's going to be a wind sort of runway change at some point. Upper winds, there's the center of the sort of high pressure, so variable all the way up to 24,000 feet, but a general sort of southerly drift across the Midlands, really, and then back round northeasterly over the eastern part of the country and the North Sea. Sat pic shows the cloud that we've got. It's a cloud out there at the moment, burning off and drifting away, as you can see, and that'll clear fairly quickly, I think, probably by 10 o'clock. It'll be almost blue, I suspect, here, and temperatures going up pretty rapidly. Won't be as warm as yesterday. It was pretty hot yesterday, 27 degrees. I think more like about 24 today over our area and perhaps slightly to the north of us. So a little bit of respite from the heat. Playing about with those numbers, dew points, they're currently about 9. So I would expect them to stay somewhere around there, 8s to 9s, and around here. And playing around with those numbers, you're going to get cloud base, hopefully in the afternoon around here at 4 to 4,500 feet above sea level, and small amounts of cumulus in there with tops just over 5, 5.5. So quite reasonable. You can see the lines here are fairly close together, so definitely will get cumulus. If you look further north, and this is the sounding at Bicester, you can see the lines are further apart. The inversion appears to be a bit lower, so less chance of cumulus there. I think the dew points will be lower in the Midlands for most of the day. The actual Arkhill sounding isn't really showing us anything we don't know. Lines are together here. That's where the trapped cloud is this morning. They'll come apart fairly quickly. Inversion up at around 5,000 feet. Maybe a little bit higher than that, which will slowly break down. But it will, sort of looking at that, give us cumulus around here for most of the day. And Top Meteo is showing the same sort of thing. This is what we've got probably now, 9 o'clock. Clouds slowly melting away. And by 12, 1 o'clock, we should see cumulus here. Some upper cloud, I think, lurking about. And for most of the day, we're going to see cumulus here, maybe a bit to the north, and to the south. And obviously north of Oxford, that looks like it's going to be blue for most of the day. Thermal tops, let's go to about 11 o'clock, so 12 o'clock local time. Should be going quite well. 1,200 meters here. And then the afternoon, up towards Oxford and around our area, 1,400 meters, so 4,500 feet. Quite reasonable and quite a long day. Like a lot of the days so far in this month, Top Meteo are sort of giving these fantastic green colors, principally because the day is going on till 7 o'clock at night. So yeah, quite a long day. I think soaring certainly by midday, good soaring by midday, and then going till 6 probably around here. So suggested distance really is up towards Oxford, Cambridge area as the best area, but it is likely to be blue. Should get cumulus out to the west of us and to the south of us, so you can squeeze a task in that way. Should be quite reasonable. Okay, so quite a nice day. Light winds and a potential for a runway change later in the day. Airspace wise, not really a lot going on. Still got our regular tempo danger area out of Keble for the Watchkeeper UAV that goes into the Salisbury Plain danger area. Again, it's all day. It's 8:30 till 5:30 at night and up to 3,500 feet. And you can speak to Boscombe on 126.7 to, in theory, get a crossing service. Parachuting a RIS starts at 1 o'clock and runs till 10 o'clock tonight. And the only other thing is at Sywell for what looks like 20 minutes, 3 o'clock to 3:20, they've got aerobatics and air display planned. Apart from that, nobody's going to be going down over Ascot, but there is temporary restricted areas around that. So fairly short on restricted airspace over the southern half of the UK, folks. Jet movements. What do you reckon is
one at 10 o'clock, EasyJet departure, and then we have a circuit flight from 11 o'clock onwards. That's about 15 minutes. It goes round the loop, which, if there's a grid launch, it won't happen. We will fit it in tactically. So just be prepared at any time.
Yeah, so we're going to set up on 09 and just see how it goes. We may be winch launching from down near the tower just for a little bit while they have the jet movement. Okay, so see you out there, folks, and let's hope for a good day.